Hello everyone, welcome back to Cybertix. Today we are going to solve Day-10 challenge. It's more toward how to do a phishing emails. Because of that we can also get a complete reverse shell of a remote system. If you haven't watched our previous challenges, make sure you check it out. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So let's start with our Day-10 challenge. That is, he had a brain full of macros and had a shell in his soul. So 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝘀𝗵𝗶 attempts to phish one of the SOC mask organizers by sending a document embedded with a malicious macro. Once opened, the macro will execute, giving the mayor remote access to the organizer's system. 𝗫𝗫𝗀𝗏 is surprised that her system was compromised even after following tight security, but 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 thinks she traced the attacker and he got in. It's none other than Mayor malware who got into system. This time the mayor used phishing to get his victim. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 quick incident response prevented significant damages. In this task we are going to see run a security assessment against 𝗫𝗫𝗏 where the purpose would be improve her security and raise her cyber security awareness against future attacks. So today our learning objective is understand how phishing attack works, discover how macro in documents can be used and abused, learn how to carry out a phishing attack with a macro. So let's just understand about the phishing attack. Obviously we already know what are the phishing means in the field of cyber security, but then let's get summary about it. So security is as strong as the weakest link. Many would argue that humans are the weakest link in the security chain. It is easier to exploit a patch system behind a firewall or a coins or of user to open an important document. Hence, human hacking is usually the easiest to accomplish and falls under social engineering. Phishing is a play on a word phishing. However, the attacker is not after seafood. Phishing after works by sending a bait to a usually large group of target. Furthermore, the attacker often craft their messages within a sense of urgency from targets user to take immediate action without thinking critically, increasing the chance of success. This macros, the needs of Microsoft Office user can be vastly different, and there is no way that a default installation will cater to all of the needs. In particular, some users find themselves repeating the same tasks such as formatting and inserting text or formatting calculations. Consider the example of number of two words conversion, where the number such as 1337 needs to be expressed as 1337. It will take hours to finish if you have hundred of numbers of to convert. Hence, there is a need of automated solution to save the time and read the manual effort. In computing, a macro refers to a set of programmed instructions designed to automate repetitive tasks. Microsoft Word, among other Microsoft Office products, supports adding macros to the document. In many cases, these macros can be a tremendous time-saving feature. However, in cybersecurity, these automated programs can be hijacked for malicious purpose. To add a macros to an MS Word document, for instance, we can view the menu and select the macros. Point out 1 and 2 in the screenshot which we have given. In the view, we have to select the macros, we have to give the macro name and whatever the macro which we have to follow in the document, and then we have to click on create. So let's just directly get into the attack plan. In this plan, 𝗵𝗵𝗏𝗏 needs to create a document with a malicious macros. Upon opening the document, the macro will execute and connect to our mayor's machine, giving him remote control. Consequently, the mayor needs to ensure that he is listening for incoming connections of his machine before emailing the malicious document to 𝗫𝗫𝗏𝗏. By executing the macro gains remote access to the 𝗫𝗫𝗏 system through a reverse shell, allowing him to execute commands and control her machine remotely. So these are the steps we have to follow. Create a document with the malicious macro. This we can do is with the MSF console. After that, start listening for incoming connection request with the attacker system. We can also use MSF Venom or the NatCat as well. So if we are creating in the MSF Venom as a malicious document, then we can directly use it MSF Venom for that. Email the document and wait for the target user to open it. The target user open the document and connects to our attacker system, that is the reverse shell. Connect the target user system. So we have started the machine. Let's just start the attack box. I have already used my machine. So creating the malicious document. The first step to be embedded a malicious macro within the document. Alternatively, we can use it Metasploit framework to create such document, as this will spare us some of the time in the Microsoft Office. So we just directly have to go to this MSF console. So let me just type it over here, MSF console. Okay, MSF console. Okay, I guess I have to check it out in the attached box. Yep, here it is. MSF console. It will take some of the time to load that MSF console. After that, we have to use the set payload Windows meterpreter reverse TCP. Specifies a payload to use. In this case, it connects to a specified host and creates a reverse shell. So let me copy for this payload. So the Metasploit framework is starting. Yep. We can see the Metasploit has been started. So let me drag it over here a little bit and then open it over here. Yep. It is still loading because we have not get that MSF Venom or exploit over here. So let's just wait for that. Yeah, we have got the MSF6 over here. Now let me just paste it the payload and hit enter. Okay, we are now into that particular payload directory. Now we have to use the exploit, that is the multi-file format office word macro. Specifies the exploit which you want to use. Technically speaking, this is not an exploit, it is a module to create a document with a macro. So let's just paste it over here, hit enter. We are into that exploit. We have to set the lhost as our attack box IP. This IP will be completely different. To verify it, you can directly see the terminal IP is our attack box IP, and you can also see at the top over here. So let me just paste it directly. The specified IP address of the attacker system. In this case, this is our IP, that is the 10.10.205.50. Now we have to set the L port, that is the 4 times 8, which we can set anything. It's not just specifically 4 times 8. And then we have to use the show option. This shows the configuration option to ensure that everything has been set properly or not. So before that, we have used the L host L port. So how we can come to know what I have to enter it, right? So we can directly use the show options. So over here it says that what are the things are required. So custom template, which we have already used. File name, it is going to use it, that is the msf.document. Yes. And over here we can see these are the required stuff, that is the L host, L port, and execute function into the thread. That is about the exit techniques and all. So exploit target is the Microsoft Office Word on Windows. Yes, and we just directly have to click on exploit. So let me just exploit. It generates a macro and embed it in our document. After that, we can quit and return to our terminal once it has been done. So let's just wait for a few more minutes. Till the time it is making the exploit, let's just make open a new tab over here, and after that we just directly have to create one particular document, right? So this is the thing which we are going to see in the further. So this is not just a part. So again we have to go to the listeners, right? Because we have created the MSF malicious macro document. After that we have to send it, but for that we have to listen our reverse shell, right? So for that we are going to use it MSF console. Yep. The exploit has been created using the template this injected payload in the document command section, injected macro and other required files in the document. The document name is msf.docm. The msf stored in the root slash dot. It means that this is a hidden folder, local and msf doc. So for that we can directly use root over here, and then view hidden folders, show hidden folders over here, and after that we can directly see the .msf. Let me just check it out. .msf4 over here, and over here there is a local logs, I guess. No, local. Yep. And here it is our document. Now, where the macro is being created into document, right? Now, how this macro works, let's just see. We mentioned earlier how to create a macro within the MSF Word. You might be interested to see the content of the file created by the MSF console. In this screenshot below, we have given the different procedures and functions that makes a macro, make up this macro. So we do not have MSF Office in the attached box or nor this particular tool to see the complete macros. So we have used auto open triggers the macro automatically when a Word document is opened. It searches through the document's property looking for content in comments field. The data is being saved in base64. Encoding in the comment field is actually the payload. Base64 decode function. It converts the payload to its original form. In this case, it is an executable Microsoft Office Windows. Now after that, the third one. This is about this execute for Windows. Execute for Windows function execute the payload in a temporary directory. It connects to the specific attacker system IP and the port. So we can see if we have a Microsoft Word, we can directly see in the comment section it is in the base64, which is being get into the reverse shell. So let's just directly listen to over here. First of all, I have to exit it. Yep, we are successfully exited. Now in this we have to go. Yep, we have to use multi handler to handle incoming request. So let me just paste it. Set payload Windows interpreter reverse TCP, again to ensure that our payloads works with the payload used when they're creating the malicious macros. So let's just paste it. Afterwards we have to use the set lhost, same with our attacker IP machine. So let me just copy it, hit enter, and lport. And if we have missed anything, we can directly use the show options to check what are the things are required. So lport and endport it is required, and we have given the current settings with that, and we directly have to use the exploit. So it is going to start listening for that. So start listening for the incoming request to establish. Now we have to email that malicious document. The malicious document has been created. All we need to do is to send it to the target user. It is time to send the email to the target user, that is our victim martha@sockmask.thm. Mere malware has prepared the following credentials. We can see it is a type checking vulnerability as well. The reason is because you can see that sock mask MAS is there, but over here it's NAS. So that's how it is going to work it. So let me just reset the screen. Again we have to go to the one particular IP address before we send that. So here is the IP, copy, and then we have to go to the particular Firefox. Let's just open the Firefox, and we can see reverse started reverse TCP handler on this particular IP machine. So let's just go to the particular IP address. Yep, we have to give the email, that is the info@socknas.thm. Let's just paste it over here. 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝘀𝗵𝗶. Okay, so let me just paste the password and hit on sign in. Don't save. Okay, now we have to create a new message where we have to send the email to our victim, that is the Martha. Now over here we have to send one particular subject as congratulations, you have won the gift. We can put any malicious emails. We can do it with the chat GPT as well, but for this lab purpose I'm just going to use some of the body. Hello Martha, here in the below document we have given a gift voucher where you can use it to buy any gift in the store. Okay, we can type any of the thing, it doesn't matter for that. So over here there is no attachment, so let's just attach our file, directly just drag and drop. Yeah, we have added the malicious document and directly hit on send. Once it is sent, now we have to wait for the reverse TCP connection when it is going to connect over there. So let's just keep seeing on this particular 𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗵𝗶 reverse TCP shell. So the mail is going to be sent to the victim. When the victim will see that particular mail, it is going to be click on that particular document, and now once it is getting open, we will get directly a ping back and the reverse shell. So we can see that sending stage. Now cool, we have created one session that is opened over here, that is about the 𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗏. Now let's just see an exploit over there. So now exploitation. If everything works out, we have the reverse shell after 2 minutes. You can access the folders, anything over here. So invoice documents are already there. So let me just check it out where the flag.txt is about. Okay, we have to directly navigate to the C user administrator desktop. So let me directly paste it over here and hit enter. Okay, and then I guess we are not using ls. Okay, we are using ls. Yeah, we can see that flag.txt. Now cat flag.txt. Okay, we have got the flag, that is the THM phishing Christmas. So let me just directly copy the command, like copy the flag and paste it over here. Woo! Yes, we have solved the phishing campaign of the 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, and there are many phishing modules of the 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. You can go and check it out. So I hope you understand how to get the reverse shell of any remote system through phishing attack by sending a malicious macro document. If you have any query, feel free to ask in our WhatsApp or Telegram community channel. Link is given in the description. So I'll see you in the next video. Till that time, goodbye and 𝗤𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗏𝗏.